This is a breaking news update from Arizona's Family.
Good evening. We cut into your programming again with an update on this breaking news that we've been following tonight. 3 officers have been hurt at an active scene in Glendale.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of police cars in the area. This is happening near Pinnacle Peak Road and 39th Drive. We have multiple reporters that are covering it for us this evening. First, we're going to go to our David Caltabiano. David, what are you hearing and seeing out there?
Whitney, we don't have a whole lot of information, but you can tell by the response by police that this is very serious. We've seen unmarked cars, marked cruisers, and even what looked like SWAT trucks rushing through 39th Drive as it's closed down. They're heading back towards that way into a neighborhood, and we're, again, untoo sure of what's going on in that area, but we do know that a chopper is overhead. It looks like they're shining a light in a specific area, maybe looking for somebody or trying to shine into somewhere, but again, you could tell just how many police cars and ambulances are up ahead over by Happy Valley and 39th Drive, somewhere in that area. We're waiting to hear from officials right now to know exactly what happened, but like you said, we know that 3 officers have been injured and their status at this time is unknown. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, thanks so much, David. We are just now getting confirmation as well that this was a shooting that happened that injured these 3 officers. And we want to go ahead and get to Emma Lockhart, who's at John C. Lincoln Hospital and the Deer Valley campus.
Yeah, Emma, we hear officers are starting to arrive there. What have you been seeing?
Right, a very heavy police presence. I'm going to step out of the way so you can see what is happening here. Multiple Phoenix police cars and officers. We also are seeing a lot of officers walking in and out of the hospital. And if you pan over, you can see some police tape blocking off the back of the hospital. So we don't know exactly whether or not those officers were taken here or their injuries at this time, but definitely a heavy police presence, a lot going on here, and we'll be working on getting some more information for you as we learn more. I'm going to send it back to you guys for now.
All right. Thank you, Emma. We're trying to get as many angles as we can on this right now, including up in the air. Jerry Ferguson is in the Lions Roofing News Chopper with a live look. Holy cow, look at this scene tonight.
Yeah, Jerry, what can you see from your perspective? We see the roads right there, but what are you seeing up in the sky?
Well, let me show you what we're seeing up here, and stand by here 1 second here. Okay, so what I'm seeing is a bunch of police presence here. We see all kinds of police and fire crews on scene. We see multiple ambulances out here as well. We just got on scene and we're still trying to find exactly where it's at. I want to show you Firebird police helicopter is overhead. It looks like this scene is still active from what we're seeing because we see the police helicopter overhead shining its light down on this neighborhood. It's the neighborhood just north of Pinnacle Peak Road at 39th Drive. So that's what it looks like right now from the Lions Roofing News Chopper.
And this is a residential area. Does it look like they're kind of centered around homes or a home?
Absolutely. It's definitely, obviously, folks are going to be concerned in their homes, and it's probably best to just stay inside right now. It looks like they've set up a perimeter around this neighborhood. So, yeah, it's definitely still an active scene in this neighborhood.
And the line of lights that we see from your view, Jerry, just a couple blocks long in each direction there of the police presence here. Obviously, a lot of officers showing up on a case where, like you said, it appears to be active, and we're hearing 3 officers hurt tonight in a shooting in Glendale, and we are continuing to work to bring you even more details on this story tonight.
Hey, Jerry, how long have you been in the air, and have you noticed sort of the scene change at all since you've been on it?
We haven't noticed it change much. We've been over the scene for about 5 minutes now, just got on scene and are getting our first look. In fact, we think we've got an idea of where this situation may have happened, and we're looking around for SWAT vehicles, although police actually got a hold of us and told us not to zoom in too tight on their active tactics right now. So we're kind of purposely keeping our shots a little bit wide.
And can you tell how many streets are closed or what streets are closed in this area?
It's basically the entire neighborhood surrounding 39th Place and Pinnacle Peak Road. It's probably a full square mile radius.
Okay, and again, this is an aerial look at the area, 39th Drive and Pinnacle Peak Road. The initial reports started coming in around 7 p.m. We've heard that from Phoenix Police that 3 officers are injured.